What up, everybody? It's your boy Jay Hems. I'm back again with another video. Today, I'll be reacting to hilarious Larry Bird trash talk story told by NBA legends. Shout out to Nick Smith for this video, so let's go right into the video.
Welcome to one of the craziest and the most hilarious trash talking story from Larry Bird when he torched the Atlanta Hawks for 60 points and broke the franchise record. In this video, we go back and look at all the NBA players that were involved on this day, and they retell the story on the day Larry Bird torched them. He was talking trash, he was getting buckets, and he dropped 60 on the Atlanta Hawks, and they have some hilarious stories. So I don't want to keep you guys waiting. The one thing I'd love for you to do, if you do enjoy these videos, they do take me a long time to edit, so I'd really appreciate if you guys could hit that like button. Let's aim for 3,000 likes for the next episode. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you are new and enjoy these types of videos. And full credit to all the podcast interviews and clips used in this video. They are on the screen right now and in the description box down below. And I don't want to keep you guys waiting, so I hope you enjoy the video.
Man, listen, if you wasn't ready to play against Larry, you had a long night.
Well, you had the Bird night.
I had the Bird night. That was a tough night, man.
Kevin McHale got 56. Kevin McHale had 56.
I was just about to ask
game, right? Larry Bird said, I'm breaking your record in New Orleans against Atlanta. Public. He said it public. I'm like, oh, no, not against us. Crazy? I said, he ain't breaking record against us. What? Well, he had 60 that game. He had 60 the next night.
The biggest argument that night is, well, you only scored 6 on me.
But nobody was guarding Bird, were they?
Well, we were trying.
You were trying.
That's funny, Larry Bird telling Kevin McHale, oh yeah, you dropping 56. Oh yeah, I'm breaking your record. They go drop 60 on Atlanta. That is nuts. That's how you know you cold. That's how you know you a dog.
Right,
You were trying.
Let's get right to the Larry Bird show. I mean, this was Larry Bird's night. 60 points down in New Orleans.
If my memory serves me correct, you were part of the Hawks when Larry Bird went off for that 60 points and the whole bench went going crazy. And I think Fratello had to find everybody on the bench because Larry was just doing his thing in New Orleans. Can you share some of those stories with us? Because he was just unbelievable that night.
Well, you know what? How it all come about was McHale had scored 58 points the game before.
Kevin McHale on the 3rd of March, 1985 had a 56-point game against the Pistons on Sunday afternoon in Boston.
Well, we was at home against Detroit, and Kevin was having a great game where he was scoring, obviously a lot of points.
It was a game where I had been playing well for a while and really had a flow where the basket looks big. You step on the floor, you go through warm-ups. As soon as the game starts, the basket looks like it increases in size. And believe me, there's enough games where the basket decreases in size. So when it does increase and you're playing well, you really enjoy it.
Danny spins away from traffic. Short, tapped in McHale.
Boy, what an offensive quarter.
And the points just kept piling up, and I kept getting the ball in good situations and scoring it.
Chief. McHale. 41 points.
Kevin McHale was nice for real. He's one of the best post players ever. Kevin McHale was nice.
Up, and I kept getting the ball in good situations and scoring it.
Chief. McHale. 41 points for Kevin McHale. Back to Kevin. Got it. 49 for McHale.
Before you knew it, I looked up on the board, and back in the old Garden, they had the runner that went in the back there, and it said new Celtic team record. I was like, wow, I didn't know that was capable. I thought it was Havlicek and the great Celtics of old. I thought, boy, that's really something.
And he had about 3 or 4 minutes to go in the game, and we were up by a pretty good margin, and he asked the coach to take him out. And
Larry came up and said, hey man, you got to roll and you got to stay in the game. If I get a chance, believe me, I'm not stopping. And so I said, that's all right. I went over and sat down.
I happened to be standing there, and I told him he better go for 60 because 56 is not enough. That will be broken.
It lasted about 9 days, as a matter of fact. And there I go, getting 56, feeling pretty good about myself. And towards the end of the game, I said, I'm going to come out a minute and a half or 2 minutes ago in the game. Larry said, were you crazy? I said, no, I'm had enough, man. We're ahead. And he goes, if I get that hot, I'm not stopping.
And Larry told McHale, and he publicly put it out there, I'm gonna outdo that score.
I think Kevin made a big mistake. He should have tried to get 60, 62 because he had plenty of time left.
Larry, after the game, kiddingly told Kevin, you should have gone for 60.
He said, you should have kept going because that may not last.
I'm outscore you the next time we play. What happened to be against the Atlanta Hawks.
Tell us about it, Sneak. Tell us about Larry Bird.
Seems like no, yeah, you can't end the game on 56. Yeah, you got to end the game with like 60 or more points. I would just kept going the rest of the game. I know it was like a minute and a half, 2 minutes left, but stuff like that, you hot? I'm trying to score as many points as I can. See there? Oh, we already got a big margin. We already got a big lead. I already scored a lot. Let's sit down. He's like, let me sit down. No, run it up. Run it up. Kind of like what Bam Adebayo did. Was scoring 83 points. He had like 60-something at the 3 quarters. No, we're breaking Kobe record. I'm not getting out this game. I don't care. We are blowing them out. I'm breaking this record. I'm hot like that. I'm trying to break every record. What? Talking about we got a big margin. We got a big margin. I scored a lot of points. Let me sit down. See stuff like that. Don't get me wrong. Being humble is good. That's too humble. That's too humble. Nah. See right there, you are allowed to not be humble right there. I am running it up. I am running up the box score. I do not care. Stuff like that. Come on, you on fire too? Yeah. Cause who say you gonna score 56 points again? That might not ever happen again. Let me score almost 60 points. I don't care how many minutes left. I'm running it up, bro. I'm scoring. I'm trying to score as many points as I can. But Larry Bird told him, he was like, that's not enough. That's not enough.
That may not last.
I'm outscore you the next time we play. What happened to be against the Atlanta Hawks.
Tell us about it, Sneak. Tell us about Larry Bird.
Seems like you have some experience on this topic.
Tell us.
A lot of experience. I give you a game. Well, Kevin McHale scored 57 one night. So Bird said, I'm going to break your record against Atlanta. Yeah. I'm like, I'm going to get 55, not here, Well,
in New Orleans.
You
were playing the Hawks, and it was one of those times they were playing some home games down in New Orleans.
And it was in a neutral site, and I know that Larry was always telling the ball boys, hey, go find out the scoring record. As he was getting taped on the tape table, he would always say, hey, go find out the scoring record in this gym.
It was a week or 10 days later, we're down in New Orleans, and he just got on fire.
I walked on the court, and we're playing the Celtics. And he tells me, yeah, big fella, you're in a little trouble tonight. Well, I was coming from Italy. I had a pretty good season, so I'm like, who does he think he's talking to? I'm the big dog. You don't get this. So he made a few moves. I stole the ball from him. I went down, took off, dunked on his head hard. Boom.
Oh, and yes. He has some talent. I mean, he's way up.
Came down another one. Boom.
Taken away by Antoine Carr. Carr can really handle it. 3-on-2. Carr all the way. Whoa. He jams. Antoine Carr.
Antoine Carr, hold up. Let's go back watching them dunks. Hold up. Okay, Antoine Carr.
Took off, dunked on his head hard. Boom.
Oh, and yes. He has some talent. I mean, he's way up.
Came down another one. Boom.
Taken away by Antoine Carr. Carr can really handle it. 3-on-2. Carr all the way. Whoa. He jams. Antoine Carr.
Yeah, baby Hawks, my behind. You in trouble. And I'm running my mouth, which I shouldn't have done. I guess I got him fired up. And then Dominique obviously got him fired up.
I ain't never seen anybody like him that not super athletic, but he beat you in so many ways.
Yeah.
Larry just decided, that's it. I'm finna light this whole team up.
Left corner, down low for Bird with position. He fakes it and shoots it good. And Dennis Johnson misses a shot, rebound Bird. Bird on the baseline.
Good pass.
Larry, that game was unbelievable. Just absolutely unbelievable. Dominique guarded him.
Back then, you had to guard each other.
Cliff guarded him.
Antoine guarded him.
You don't play around.
Everybody. I guarded him.
I guarded him. Nothing worked.
You were so relaxed when you played basketball. There was something about you. You just enjoyed playing basketball. I knew that. But you like to talk, you talk some trash.
A lot of people don't realize Larry was a big trash talker because a lot of people back then, there was no social media. So you just saw what he would produce and you would see the stats, in the paper. But man, Larry would talk some trash and then back it up and tell you exactly what he's going to do and then do it right on you. Huh?
Well, see, that's why I say it's not trash talking, because he's actually doing it to you. He's letting you have it.
Up high is Parrish. Off to Bird for the open 20-footer. It's good. Left wing Wedman, down low Bird. He gets away from the steal. The layup.
Yeah, Larry Bird was killing him, but Larry Bird had so much confidence. It was that jumper. His jumper was automatic. Elite 3-level scorer. Post game, can finish around the rim, got the mid-range, got the three-point shot. Yeah, I don't know why all these trash talk stories I watch with Larry Bird, people still, in these videos, proceed to say something to him. I just don't get it. Antoine Carr talking about, I guess I lit a fire in him. Dude, he scored 60.
He's letting you have it.
Up high is Parrish. Off to Bird for the open 20-footer. It's good. Left wing Wedman, down low Bird. He gets away from the steal. The layup is good. Right corner Bird. Backs in. Posted up Bird. Takes the jumper and hits it.
When a guy is literally coming up the court, calling his shots, Bird talked a lot of trash. We're on the free throw line, and he literally says,
this next play, when we come out,
left side, across the three.
This spot, and I'm going to bust you right in your face. Right? You come out, that spot, shoot, game over.
And you're listening to him, that's a tough feeling. And so it was a bad night.
And just super.
That is a tough feeling. Somebody tell you the exact move and what exact shot they're taking, and you know this, and you still can't stop them. Oh yeah, I'll be mad. I'll be mad. I would be mad. There's no way. You know exactly what shot he's taking, what spot, which side of the court, and he telling you what he gonna do, and you know what he gonna do, and he's still. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough, and he's still killing you. Yeah, that's tough.
And so it was a bad night.
And just super smart basketball, but he had the heart of a lion, man. Yeah. Forget about his scoring attributes and his IQ. His toughness, competitiveness was unmatched.
Bird posted left, takes the jumper and hits it again. Ray Williams down low for Bird, who feels it and takes it and drills it again. He's unbelievable.
Are you kidding me?
He makes a jump shot, and the Atlantic players are high-fiving each other like, man, this guy's so hot.
Johnson, a lead for Bird.
They want him to keep scoring, too.
Bird takes the jumper and hits it again. Bird has 54.
He was so hot that he was shooting threes with his left hand. I'm like,
he would tell you he's going to shoot the ball off the glass on the right side, and I'm guarding him like if you are, I'm on him like glue. Like he owed me $20. I'm following him everywhere. He went down and set a down screen, set a cross screen, set a back screen. I said, okay, he's away from the place. I ain't worried about. Next thing you know, I get a back screen. I'm fighting over the back screen, trying to get there. He gets the ball. He looks at me. Too late. Shoots off the glass. I mean, Larry was one of those guys who was slow, but you know what? He knew how to play the game before you even got to him.
And that was a game that everybody was just jumping off.
Yeah, our bench was celebrating. I ain't never seen that.
I think Bird went by the bench one time, too.
He fell in the bench.
Oh, he did.
And he called that one.
Well, it was one play that Antoine Carr was guarding him. And Antoine let him get the ball.
And he goes to make a move, and I'm thinking, I've got to stop him.
And he was shooting the three. And Antoine ran at him hard.
I got a few fouls, so I forearmed him.
Fouled him.
He's falling down. He shoots that shot and hollers, money!
He literally said, off the glass into the trainer. He called it. He said rainbow trainer's lap.
He fell into our trainer's lap. It was an and-one three-point shot.
And our players was cheering for him.
And Bird falls into Joe O'Toole. Larry Bird.
Well, he made the shot so well that it's like he almost dunked on me because the ball went down through the net and you could hear that pow.
That's when
Antoine Carr is hilarious, bro. Antoine Carr is hilarious. No, But you that hot, the bench is jumping and high-fiving each other? Yeah, I ain't never saw that. Now, you see, like, when somebody else from the opponent dunk on somebody on your team, you see, like, bench reactions. Like, they don't get hype, but you see them be like, you see them make facial expressions. But somebody is destroying y'all and they high-fiving and jumping? Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. To be fair, they should have got fined for that. They should have. That's insane. That's insane. Antoine Carr's storytelling is hilarious. He is funny.
The ball went down through the net, and you hear that.
That's when I got off the bench. I'm waving the towel, slapping each other high fives down the bench, and we having a good time.
And I'm like, okay. I ran over, picked him up, and said, hey, you a bad boy. And I'm never talking stuff again.
Dennis Johnson. Bird is on the baseline coming out right. There's Bird. Bird, 14 seconds, he got fouled. He hit the shot. They're not going to count it. And Bird falls into Joe O'Toole. They're not going to count it.
And I guess the one shot that you'd love to have him have counted was that three-point job you threw in going out of bounds. I think that was the toughest shot all night, and it looked like it was going in, but you never know from that distance. And when you got it rolling and you shoot the ball on line, it's usually going to go in. And I thought that one probably should have counted, but I don't know.
I made sure every one of them get fined $3,000.
As you should.
Fine all them idiots right there, for cheering for him.
Antoine Carr and Cliff Levingston got fined by Fratello, I think.
And Eddie Johnson for celebrating.
So,
yeah, they should have got fined for that. Well, let me go back to that clip where they was jumping.
And you shoot the ball on line, it's usually going to go in. And I thought that one probably should have counted, but I don't know.
I made sure every one of them get fined $3,000.
As you should.
Fine all them idiots right there, for cheering.
Whoever this is right here, whoever the player is right here, he's the realest one. He the realest one. There's no way somebody drops 60 on me and I'm celebrating. There's absolutely no way. I don't care if you did think the performance was great. I am not high-fiving and jumping. There's absolutely no way. No, that's wild. Yeah, y'all should have got fined for that. Don't get me wrong, this was a great performance from Bird, but if I'm the opponent, there's no way I'm high-fiving and jumping. He the realest one. He the realest one. He sat down, no expression or nothing. He the realest one. If y'all know who that player is, tell me in the comments below, but he's the realest one for that. I ain't gonna be jumping somebody dropping 60 on me. There's no way.
$1,000.
As you should.
Fine all them idiots right there, for cheering for him.
Antoine Carr and Cliff Levingston got fined by Fratello, I think.
And Eddie Johnson for celebrating.
So Fratello told me, Ricky Brown, Sly Williams, Eddie Johnson to meet in his room after we get out, if we get settled in our room, come up to his room, and we went up there. He had the game on. We sit on the couch, elbowing each other, like laughing. Just look at that. Mike Fratello said, man, look at him. He's kicking our tail, just wearing us out. And you guys on the bench high-fiving each other.
Celebrating Bird.
Yeah, it was the best film session. Every time when I see Mike, we still laugh.
God,
it was the greatest film session ever, because back then you didn't have, you watched the real game and just went, with a video. And Mike rewound the celebration 20 times. He just kept, not the shot, he just kept rewinding it, showing the guys, you remember they're giving each other high five.
And then somebody falls off the bench.
Yeah,
too.
that was Eddie Johnson.
Yeah.
Eddie Johnson falls off the bench in laughter, and Antoine Carr and Cliff gives each other high five. And our film session was 20 minutes of that.
And you guys on the bench high-fiving each other. That's going to cost each one of you guys $100.
Now, of course, with these stories, this happened many years ago, so they're going to mix up, like, players and names and all that. Because Antoine Carr said he was guarding Larry Bird on that. And Doc Rivers said Antoine Carr was high-fiving Livingston. We got the gist of it, though. The players got fined for celebrating. We got the gist, though. We got it. No, but yeah, they most definitely should have got fined for that.
High-fiving each other. That's going to cost each one of you guys $100.
And Fratello wouldn't let it go. He just kept rewinding.
I left out of the room and said, that's the best $100 seat I ever had.
Oh, Coach.
It's almost like they bought a ticket to the game.
Man, I couldn't believe it, man.
They got fined $3,000, right?
Yes.
Now, we watching the film the next day, and we looking at everybody. Now, Fratello fined everybody $3,000, but what y'all didn't see was he was sitting down like,
You know what? And you should have filed Patello $10,000. Because can't he call a double team? Can't you get it out of his hands, coach?
Even the coach was like, ooh.
And that show you how hot he was.
Oh, there's no way. Hold on. I want to see that again. There's no way. Come on, Fratello.
You know what? And you should have filed Patello $10,000. Because can't he call a double team? Can't you get it out of his hands, coach?
Even the coach was like, ooh.
And that show you how hot he was.
Larry, put on a show that night, and I mean, just to get the whole Atlanta bench going crazy on some of the shots that he was making down the stretch was a pretty good indication. I'm not sure I've ever seen that before.
Larry was a phenomenon. He was an amazing competitor. He was something else, man. And Larry's 6'10". Great passer, great rebounder, unbelievable scorer.
Bird, the follow-away, tough shot, and he drills it again. Up his toe. Right corner, Bird, bomb, good. He hurt his toe. Doc Rivers back in. Bird. They open the right side. Bird, the follow-away. He drills it again. That's a...
Yeah, dog.
Yes, indeed. One more basket will tie the record McHale set for most points by a Celtic.
That shot is absolutely insane.
Said it more than a week ago. If he makes these two foul shots, he will tie McHale for most points ever by a Boston individual in a game. Isn't that an amazing coincidence?
Well, he's had 56 before. Larry Bird has.
Bird has 55. He can tie the record with 56. Amazing. He does.
It taught me when you got guys like him, Michael Jordan, those guys that have that next gear, don't get them started.
Yo, somebody on my team did that. Larry's like, I'm not giving it up. Oh, man. He went for 60.
Yeah, right there he told me. Right there he looked at me and said, "I told you I wasn't stopping." But I tell you, what we were doing at the end of the game, we were trying to get him the ball. He just saying, "Keep on going, Larry." But the funny thing was, he was shooting, and I happened to notice the Hawks players on the bench. They had towels over their heads and stuff like that. So we're, when a guy gets that hot and you're his teammate, all you can do is laugh. I mean, it's hilarious. He's taking the worst shots. He shot one 1-on-5 on that clip, that moon ball. Like he would never shoot a 1-on-5 shot. He was thinking about winning. Like that shot's 1-on-5. Look at this.
This shot was nuts, though.
That shot's 1-on-5. Look at.
Yeah, somebody making that, yeah, they're on fire. I'm just curious, though. Tell me in the comments below if y'all know. Cliff Livingston said he got fined $100. Everybody else saying $3,000. What was it? What was it? Because $100, that's a slap on the wrist. That ain't nothing. 3,000 is like, okay. 3,000 is like, okay. But $100? Come on, that ain't nothing. So I'm curious, was it really $100 or 3,000? No, but Larry Bird, yeah, he was on fire.
A 1-on-5 shot. He was thinking about winning. Like that shot's 1-on-5. Look at. This is the best. Watch when the guy throws a towel up over his head. Watch it. I think it's Scotty Hastings.
Man, are you telling me? And then he's fine. Yo, you'd be fine on my team doing that.
Points. Larry Bird scored 60 points. Look at the Boston players mob him. Larry Bird scored 60. It is the greatest shooting exhibition I've ever seen in my life. Larry Bird, one more impossible shot after the other.
You played intense, but you were just really, where did you get that from?
I have no idea. Kevin, I was so nervous before them games. I couldn't wait till they started, but once I stepped on the court and go shoot layups, everything just calmed down. I was very fortunate that happened. There's games out there, Kevin, I tell people and they don't believe me, but we'd be playing really well. And the press always says, what was you thinking when you made it? I wasn't thinking. I was thinking about my grandmother, wondering what she's doing today. I was totally out of that arena. I was just playing by feel and flow, and people don't understand that, but that's how I did. A lot of times, it's unreal, and it don't make a lot of sense, but it's the truth. But I like to win, too. I like the outcome when you win. There's nothing better than going on the road. I don't care who you're playing to get that win on the road. We always felt we were going to win at home, but going on the road, beating anyone. You know, us getting on that bus and talking about the game, and I always thought that was the greatest.
Shout out to Nick Smith for that video. That was a great video. Yeah, Larry Bird, he was in that zone. He was definitely in the zone. 60? I'm gonna look up the stats. I want to see his shooting percentages, how many shots he took and everything. So Larry Bird, March 12, 1985. He scored 60 points, right? He shot 22 of 36 from the field. That is 61%. That is crazy. That is crazy. 60%? Wow, scored 60 points. 60 points on 36 shots is insane. That's crazy efficient. And he made 15 of 16 free throws. Of course, Larry Bird was a great free throw shooter. He hit 1 3-pointer. He shot 1 of 4 from 3. Larry Bird, that game, also had 7 rebounds and 3 assists. Larry Bird had 32 at half that game. Yeah, he was on fire from the jump. He was on fire from the jump. Yeah, Larry Bird a beast. He a beast. Yeah, he was on a Hawks head. He was giving him straight belt. Just straight belt. Cliff Livingston, he high-fiving, jump with old people, throwing towels in the air. Yeah, you should have got fined for that. But no, for real, somebody tell me in the comments. Cliff Livingston said he got fined $100. Everybody else said $3,000. Somebody please tell me in the comments which one was true. Now, I get these stories from back in the day, so of course players' names might get mixed. Money amounts might get mixed up. I get that. This game was years ago. It was from 1985, so I understand that. Yeah, Kevin McHale most definitely should have got more than 56, though. Larry Bird tried to tell him. He was like, that 56 is not enough. That's not enough. He should have went for 60 or 62. Oh, yeah, but Larry Bird, he was hot from the jump. But Dominique said it. Larry Bird, he was smart, great IQ, can score the ball, rebound, pass. Larry Bird did not have a lot of weaknesses. To be honest, I don't know if he had any weakness for real. One of the greatest all-around players ever, but yeah, he was destroying the Hawks. He was destroying the Hawks. I reacted to the 60-point game, so if you want to see the 60-point game, I'm going to put the link in the comments below. Yeah, Larry Bird was hooping, though. That story was hilarious. I would be mad, though. Somebody telling me what type of shot they're taking, what side of the court, how many dribbles they're going to take, and they actually do it, yeah, I'll be mad. I would be mad. And I totally agree. You should most definitely get fined. If somebody dropping 60 points on you and you're jumping high-fiving your teammates, yeah, you most definitely should be fined. So drop down in the comments below your thoughts about this video, your thoughts about Larry Bird, your thoughts about the 60-point game, your thoughts about the Hawks players. What's your favorite Larry Bird moment, your favorite Larry Bird play? It could be from this game or another game where you have Larry Bird ranked all time. Is Larry Bird your favorite player? I'm just curious to see what everyone think. Furthermore, like and subscribe. Also hit that notification bell so you won't miss another video from me. And I hope everyone have a blessed day. I'm out.